Hello, everyone, and welcome to Xenosaga, Episode 1. Hey, buddy. Hey, Graham. Oh, no. Yeah, if you hear. Hey, no, Graham. Yes, welcome to Xenosaga, Episode 1, Der Will zur Macht. I believe that translates to The Will to Power. So, this is the predecessor to the Xenoblade series. Oh, it just starts right up. 20XXAD, Lake Turkana, Kenya.
Thanks. Concentrate on the northern cliff tomorrow. The ground there is hard, so be careful when you dig.
Yes, sir.
Doctor! Dr. Masuda!
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah, we followed the corridor from the lakeside. It matches the location described in the
That must
research
be it.
paper.
Good. Show us where it is.
It's different from the others.
I knew it!
It's over there.
So what is this?
This must be...
Oh, is this some ancient alien shit? If you hear a little noise in the background, that's okay. That's coming out of the PS2. Yeah, like if you hear that. 4,000 years later. Yeah, that's just noise coming from the PS2. Nothing I can really do about it without actively filtering stuff that's going to affect the audio of the game. Xenosaga Episode 1, Der Wille zur Macht. Booting up primary connection system, connection target Cosmos. Alright, so this is in the year 60XX.
Commencing startup experiment. Open up an interconnection.
Roger. Opening interconnection. Connecting with dummy protocol.
A-line protocol zone secured.
Opening cage partition. 60 seconds to release. Beginning countdown. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
Okay, so whatever that is, it was floating in space and they found it. Whoever they are. What happened?
All monitors clear.
3, 2, 1. Partition open. Proceeding with Cosmos body formation.
Body formation complete. Commencing Penfield mapping.
Penfield mapping.
Proceeding with Encephalon construction.
Mapping percentage at 76, 77, 78.
Encephalon construction complete.
There's noise appearing in the temporal lobe.
What's the problem?
It's on the left side of the temporal lobe. I'm showing slight stimulation of the synapses in section 818. It's within permissible bounds, though. Do you want to abort?
No. Let's keep going. Just stick to the menu. I'll try for a direct approach. Back me up.
Roger. Launching Nataraja connection system.
Password accepted. Commencing Nataraja
Was the-
boot up sequence.
Was the password "We shall be as gods"? Hey, Fireswarm Dragon. Are you from the Duckfeed Slack? Do I know you? Or did you just stumble across me?
Alan, there seems to be a
Oh,
problem with the visual
okay.
field connection.
Yeah.
Ah, I see a small break in the MT field,
I've just
Route
started,
K12.
so
It looks like the bi-directional link in the V4 field.
so
is
it's
too.
fine so far, I guess, for the
Hold on a minute.
almost 12
I'll fix
minutes
it
I've been
now.
going.
How is it now, Chief?
Okay,
Yeah, first time.
looks good. Let's keep going.
Roger.
I've played
Proceeding with
Xenoblade,
Cosmos host separation.
and I'm going backwards.
Morning, Cosmos. How do you feel?
Good morning, Xian. All systems are normal.
Well, how about introducing yourself?
I am an anti-gnosis humanoid fighting system, serial number 00000000001.
Anti-gnosis.
Development name KPX, abbreviated name Cosmos. As I am currently configured for simulated battle, my output is limited to 22% of its normal capacity. My estimated weapon specifications are...
All right, that's good enough. Thanks.
You are welcome.
All I have for you today are the usual startup tests. Sorry to wake you up just for that. You'll have to go back to sleep once everything's checked out.
I see.
Do you feel sad or anything?
A predetermined set of emotions has been hard-coded into my emotion module to better facilitate interactions with humans. In order to better facilitate a relationship with you, Chief Engineer Shion Uzuki of the Cosmos Project, Vector Industries' first R&D division, I will emit an expression such as sadness only when that response is deemed necessary. However, the emotion module of my program has determined that this is not necessary at this time.
I guess you're right. I, of all people, should know that.
Your understanding is appreciated.
But you know, Cosmos, I've got mixed feelings about all this. Of course, I'm happy that you're awake, but the fact that you'll go back to sleep makes me a bit sad. On the other hand, the next time you wake up, it may be a time of much bloodshed. So deep down inside, I hope that day never comes. Understand?
The algorithms I have been programmed with do not support the comprehension of illogical human thought.
Well, I hope you'll be able to understand someday.
I will do my best.
All right, Cosmos, shall we get started? Alan, let's pick up from process 277 where we last left off.
Roger. Placing target drones in the encephalon. The drones are set to random movement and enemy ambush. How about a test run before the mission, Chief?
Sure, let's do that. Did you get that, Cosmos?
Affirmative.
Virtual tutorial. During quests, you'll trigger a battle when you come into contact with an enemy. Here, you'll need to talk to Cosmos, select from the menu, then approach the soldier to start the battle. Target input complete. Normal text, the battle program has been set. Entering battle mode, please approach the target.
Get out of my way, or else...
Okay. Leftmost character in the group turn window. The bottom right corner of the screen. Oh, okay. We'll get to go first. The character next to the leftmost character will follow thereafter. The order is reshuffled once the character icons disappear from the GTW. Characters that are not displayed on the GTW cannot make a move until the character order is rearranged. Press left right on the directional button to select the target. Press square or triangle to perform a normal attack. 3 types of attack: B, M, and G. During the target selection, they are marked as okay. 2 AP is used for each normal attack. Since you are given 4 AP each turn, you can perform up to 2 normal attacks. As a basic rule, square is a physical type attack, while triangle is an ether type attack. Descriptions of ether type attacks are displayed in red.
All systems clear.
Oh yeah, Chief, almost forgot to mention about the body flashing phenomenon. After a battle, you'll flash for a few seconds. During this time, you won't trigger a new battle, even if you come in contact with the enemy. Remember this, okay? Changing targets, tech attacks. Battle program has been set.
Okay, here we go.
Tech attacks. 6 AP are required to perform a tech attack. If you only attack once and use X, then the turn 2 AP are carried over to the next turn. Guarding is another effective method. Because you are given 4 AP each turn, they are added to the 2 carried over for a total of 6 AP. You only attack once? Okay, yeah, I got it. You can now perform a tech attack with the 6 AP. Specific commands must be entered in order to perform a tech attack. Tech attacks for Shion. Oh, square, square. Oh, okay. Okay. Warning, the sub-weapon attacks performed by pressing circle can only be used a set number of times per battle. Check to see if it could be used by looking at the panel to the right of the button display panel. Contents are ammo, EP consumed, required AP. Attack can only be used when all requirements are met.
All systems clear.
Changing targets, submenus. Yes, that man did get shot.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Submenu. When you press X without doing anything else, the submenu will appear. Ether, 4 AP consumed. Use ethers that have been set. EP, okay, ether points, is required in order to use ether. Item. Use items in your possession. If the intended item has a W next to it, the item can be used as a W item. Oh boy, 6 AP is required to use W item. Place the cursor over an item and press triangle to select. Item will have an effect on the entire group. 2 items will be used, however, so W item will only work if you have at least 2 of the same item. Oh, okay. Move, change positions during battle, possible ways to attack and amount of damage received. Change depending on the location. AGWS. Enters the assigned AGWS characters who are not assigned to an AGWS cannot use this command. Guard. Reduces the amount of damage received, also used to accumulate AP for a tech attack. Escape commands do not exist in this game. You must use either an escape hack or Shion's goodbye in order to escape from a battle. Okay, so Ether, they're spells. Okay. Boost. Boost gauge rises whenever a normal or tech attack successfully hits. When this gauge fills all the way, the boost counter goes up by 1. Because it is difficult to raise the count in this battle, we will set the boost counter at 2. In order to use boost, character must have at least 1 boost count and must not be displayed in the GTW and okay. Boostable characters are displayed when you press either R1 or R2. Characters without boost will not be displayed. Display characters are assigned to square, triangle, and circle, starting from the left. By pressing the associated button, you can have the character cut in front and perform a move right after the current character's move finishes. Moreover, it's possible to boost during the enemy's attack by pressing either R1 or R2. Okay. Oh, okay. Vent slot. The small slot to the left of the GTW changes in the following order. Okay. In the event slot. Got it. Affects the slot icons. Critical hit rate up. Okay. That's self-explanatory. Boost gauge rate up. Becomes easier to raise the boost gauge. Special points up. What are special points? Points can be earned by defeating enemies. By utilizing the special points, players can increase and evolve the character's abilities beyond their normal level ups. E points. Use the points to evolve ether spells or transfer spells to other characters. Skill points, draw out skills from accessories. T points, okay. Yeah.
My external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I need to be clean.
Okay, let's switch to real combat now. You want to move on to real combat? Alright then, I'll transport you to your original location after the battle is over. Are you ready? Yep.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Okay, actual battle. From now on, the enemies will attack. Keep your eye on the attack order to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Defeat the enemy on the right first, as it can attack everyone at once. Because the enemy in the middle has high HP, it is a good idea to defeat it using tech attacks. The enemies are separated into 3 types. Some attacks are effective against certain types. To study the descriptions of each attack. Following icons appear in the GTW. Biotype, Mech type, and Gnosis type.
Exterminated.
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
All processes to 300 cleared.
Chief, the data transfer is going smoothly. The A-line protocol is looking good.
It sure is. The response levels are really good.
If we can maintain these levels, we'll have some great results soon.
Yeah.
Chief?
Hey, Alan. Let's skip all 300 level processes and start from 400.
Huh? 400? Chief, but that's...
I feel pretty confident this time.
But, Chief... Remember what happened last time? Had we waited 10 more seconds to intervene, we wouldn't have been able to get you back at all. Can't we at least test it out in objective mode?
You know we can't get precise data that way. I'll be fine. If something happens, I'll get myself out. Besides, you want to test it out as well, don't you? We spent all night building the native A-line protocol.
Well, yeah, but...
That settles it. Let's get started.
Alright then. But if anything happens, I'm gonna shut it down from here. So don't press your luck.
All right, all right.
And don't deviate from the program.
Okay, Mom.
Jeez, this is so typical of her. Will she ever stop to think about the hell I go through for her?
You know, sir, the way you worry about Chief Uzuki all the time, I'm surprised you haven't keeled over already.
Hey, that's enough. Is the 400 level program ready to go?
We're ready to go anytime.
Then start up the program. I want detailed reports from every monitoring station. Any abnormalities, and I'm shutting down immediately.
Cosmos, I'll explain a bit about this place. This place is an imaginary space constructed within the network. It's modeled off of some ruins from early 2000 AD. Your mission is to fight the main target within the dilapidated building. The target is marked with the red vector box. There are objects in here that can be detonated. Some are effective if you set them off near the enemy. Use them to your advantage. Now then, let's start the mission. Please explain destroyable objects. Main destroyable objects on the map. When you're in range, a blue target cursor will appear. Shoot at them using the square button. If there are several destroyable objects grouped together, use the L1 R1 buttons to highlight in blue the one to destroy, then shoot it. Okay. Alright then, let's start the mission. Obtain medkit. Oh, also, if there are two more objects you could select from using the L... okay. Use the L1 and R1 buttons, choose to shoot.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Okay, let's go on. Cosmos, let's go. Get out of my way, or else...
Alrighty.
All systems clear.
Alright, I'll figure it out as I go.
Okay, here we go.
All systems clear.
Ah, here it is. This should be the room.
Who goes there?
Okay, here we go.
Obtained revive.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Who would have thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come in handy?
Okay, good to know that enemies respawn when I leave an
All
area.
battle systems are go.
Okay, let's go on.
Looks like I need a mission key to open this door. Oh. What is this? It won't open from this side. I think it's locked.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
In this battle, it's possible to pilot an HEWS by selecting HEWS in the sub-menu. Select HEWS from the menu. Next, use the right-left directional button to select its position and press circle to call it. Turn is over after it is called. controlling the AGWS. GWS attack with square and triangle, consumed AP vary with different weapons. Furthermore, the submenu will change slightly. W Act, this is available when the same weapons are equipped on both arms. 6 AP is required, either cannot be used. Okay, items can't be used. Move, can alter the amount of damage received and may limit your attack. This will make you exit the AGWS. Okay, turn ends, and guard. Warning, you will not be able to recover during the battle if the AGWS HP reaches 0.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Status check.
I don't see anything unusual. All systems are stable. It's looking good. This ought to make up for last month.
I sure hope so.
Cosmos has reached the checkpoint. Entering process 431.
Replacing targets with Type G drones. Commencing display.
Type G, so that's those Gnosis things. Chief, I've changed settings on the target drones. The next target is keyed to sound, so it will only respond if you make a loud noise. You can move quietly if you hold down the R2 button while moving. Also, that thing behind you is a save point. If you press the circle button near there, you can save your progress and make good use of it. Chief, items aren't the only things that are inside containers. Paint ether pack. Discovered segment address number 10. Mission key obtained. Now I can unlock the door. Lock has been removed. God damn it.
All battle systems are go.
Open ether circuit. Here.
Alright, I really need to start dealing damage to these things. Inserted the mission key.
Here we go.
Big boss battle. Yep. Ugh.
What's going on?
A brand new network is being created within the Cosmos mainframe. We've never had a reaction like this before. This is incredible. I've never seen the net grow so fast. Look at it, sir. Portions of the Encephalon map are evolving. What the?
Is that good or bad?
Alan, I'm going to engage the target. Make sure you capture all the data.
What? You cannot engage right now. You're tapped into Cosmos perception. It's too unstable.
Don't worry. We can pull it off.
What do you mean, don't worry? Chief?
I've come this far. I can't lose now.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Who would have thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come in handy?
Alrighty.
So far, so good. Shift target to real mode. We'll test the Hilbert effect.
What? Chief, you're supposed to follow the program.
Cosmos, activate Hilbert.
Roger. Activating Hilbert effect.
The fuck is the Hilbert effect?
I knew this would happen! Status!
This is bad. Something's wrong in the encephalon. The whole thing could collapse at any moment.
What? What about the chief? Chief, you're in danger. Get out of there now!
Hold on, just a little longer.
Chief!
Nerve impulses in the limbic system. We've got kindling.
That's enough! Shut it down! Pull her out of there now!
Roger. Entering shutdown command. It's been rejected. The chief's overriding.
God
us.
damn it.
We can't control it from here.
What? 10 seconds to encephalon collapse. Sir!
Damn it!
So humanity's at war with these aliens called the Gnosis. And Cosmos is a weapon built to fight against them. What? Is that her?
Chief! Chief? Are you all right?
Yeah, thanks. Did I push my luck a little too far this time? Alan?
You can't keep doing this, Chief. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Sorry about that.
Of course the
But I
chief
thought the
is what looks
data's
like a
really good.
teenage girl.
Besides,
Huh? Was there something else?
oh, it's nothing. Well, we better get started on that data.
She looks younger than everyone else
Today's our
there.
deadline, so I'm sure they'll be asking for it soon.
Attention please. We are scheduled to gate out in approximately 3 minutes. All hands, please return to your designated
Gate
areas
out.
immediately. Once again, attention please. We are scheduled to gate out.
Is that like an FTL thing? Okay, Vector Industries, I get it. The constellation looks kind of familiar, like I'm supposed to know what it is.
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main engine to stealth mode. Maintaining current speed until sector withdrawal.
Exit from current space set at absolute time 1300 on the 22nd. 7 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds to withdrawal.
Withdrawal?
Next UMN column in 7 hours, 36 minutes. All gate jumps from other sectors will remain offline until then.
Yeah, gate jumps, they're like an FTL jump drive kind of thing. Oh,
so we're almost home.
That's a mustache.
Yes, sir. Our final gate jump is at the next column. We're almost there.
We made it this far, we'll be fine. The odds of contact between columns...
Oh, don't jinx it.
Besides, this asteroid field we're in is perfect for hiding the fleet from them.
Huh. So Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to protect us.
I'm sorry, sir.
A bit testy today, aren't we, Commander? Huh? Is something wrong?
No. Of course not.
Ever since we picked up that object 10 days ago, everyone's been a bit jumpy. And we still have a ways to go before we hit comm space. I can empathize with the commander.
Captain, can you, debrief us on the current situation? Our original orders from the Galaxy Federation were to investigate the vanished planet and assist the researchers.
Ooh, vanished planet.
But ever since we picked up that object,
they gotta be talking about that big gold thing.
Changed. What exactly is that thing anyway?
Who knows? I haven't heard a thing from the research team. But, as I mentioned before, apparently they're after the object too. That's unofficial info, of course.
They have to be the Gnosis.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties during the retrieval process?
Even if it were true, that's none of our business. The research team has their own orders to deal with. The only explicit instructions we've received state that should any salvageable objects exist in the area, their retrieval takes top priority.
Top priority? What does that mean?
What it means is, over our very lives.
Now, no need to scare them. Those orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the Galaxy Federation government, that's all. Just stay sharp and be careful.
That makes sense, sir. The entire fleet was renovated for this mission. Besides, if there's an emergency, we've got the trump card to fall back on.
Ah, yes. Speaking of which, what's the latest on that situation?
They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
They're talking about
A7,
Cosmos.
Only one step away from fully operational. It's about time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data as well.
Yes, sir.
What trump card? Was he referring to that battle android?
That's right. You didn't know?
Wow, so it's true.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind schedule.
You can't blame them. They were casualties during their last boot-up test 2 years ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in this day and age. The only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Well, trump card or not, it's still an experiment. And it ain't like one android's gonna make that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
Sure. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
They certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks. This should be good enough. I'll take care of the rest.
Chief, do you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for Cosmos. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
Well, I must admit, you got me there. But honestly, if it were up to me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world forever.
Don't say that.
But why are you so afraid to put her to real work when you push her so hard in the simulations? I can't wait to see Cosmos up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to Phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of Cosmos' main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
By the way, Chief, what do you think of the MWS and the AGWS? It's just dummy data created inside the encephalon, but it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? Neither had problems during this test. All that remains are the functionality tests, using actual models. Worked pretty well. The MWS in particular felt right to me. Sense something contrived in that, though. While I hear Miyuki is closely involved with the NWS, I'm sure she's up to something again. Oh, by the way, could you send the connection gear data to headquarters for me? You know, the vaporizer plug-in that we use to destroy obstacles? I wonder if they're also going to manufacture it based on our test data. I swear, they pile everything they can on us under the pretext of testing Cosmos. Well, it's inevitable, considering they have a lot of other concerns, like the budget. Hey, Janice, taking a break? Oh, hi, Chief, how are you? Why don't you take a break, too? You won't hold up if you keep pushing yourself so hard. Thanks, but we're almost done. I'll be okay. No need to worry about me. Are you sure? Alright, if you say so. Oh, that's right. There's some valuable info that I wanted to share with you. I was actually keeping it quiet, hoping you notice on your own, but since it doesn't look like you will, I guess I'll have to tell you. Valuable info? Uh-huh. You know that there is a red vector box inside the encephalon, right? You mean the red vector box where all the equipment is kept? Yes, that's the one. We put a little something in there for you to show our appreciation for all your hard work. We were hoping you would pick it up during the last experiment, but considering how things went, you definitely didn't have the time to find it. Anyway, I think you'll like it.
All right, see you later.
Okay, good luck! Well, back Back to work.
Oh, I have an email. Press release, Vectorcom Inc. Vectorcom Inc. would like to take this opportunity to announce its new connection gear products. The Rios 680RR and the Rios 650RS. These products provide improved connection capabilities to UMN access nodes, which is a highly sought after feature in connection gear. Plugin model function. Adding a plugin is a very simple way to enrich software capabilities. It is also possible to control the Rios hardware functions themselves through the plugin. High-res 3D holographic monitor. Generates accurate 3D images using a particle wave laser. It also supports window view mode for the sole purpose of displaying essential information in 2D. Sleek, lightweight body, although compact and weighs a mere 60 grams, it is fully loaded with the perfect balance of all essential features in a connection gear. Clan/for thin client. Clan FTC is the routing system on the Rios and is meant for lightweight clients. Clan is a scalable system that works in architectures of varying sizes. Clan makes it possible to use imaginary machines and storage interspersed throughout the UMN. It's possible for you to make practical use of the computing power you were looking for as long as it's within the Rios' bandwidth. Angie. Procurators employ a small AI named Angie, making it possible to gather and search information faster. Its improved speech recognition function makes it possible to communicate even using vague expressions. Vectorcom Inc. Sales Department, Contact Branding, Copyright 4767, Vectorcom Inc., all rights reserved. So, Vectorcom finally announced their latest model of connection gear, the Rios. They sure did. But guess what? I had the Rios 680RR model even before they made their official announcement. With my connection gear, I can get all sorts of information by establishing and maintaining an on-demand network with the UMN. Yeah, UMN has two very important roles in this world, governed by the Galaxy Federation government. One role is traffic infrastructure via leaps in space. As a result, even interstellar travel is made easy. I see. And the other role? UMN is an information source that uses a large decentralized network system. We employ agent-like AI called procurators, like yourself, to navigate us around this giant network called the Unus Mundus Network. I think that's One World Network, or the UMN. Oh, don't tell me that's like a one... well, no, it wouldn't be a one-world government thing in this. This isn't Deus Ex. That's right. Well, allow me to now perform my duties as a procurator. I'll give you a little more information about emails. New emails received will be displayed above old ones, which means the newest emails will always be displayed at the top of the list. I have to be careful because the sorting order is different from the items list. Yeah, note that some emails request a reply. Most of those emails must be answered within a fixed amount of time, so it's best to reply as soon as possible. Okay, I will make it a point to reply ASAP. One more thing, you can skip to important parts of emails by pressing square. Be sure to give it a try. By the way, you should have received tutorial emails from the first R&D division about equipping AGWS and characters. Please refer to them if there is anything you don't understand. Got it. Lastly, about the connection gear functions used during the Encephalon test. Are you talking about the Vaporizer plugin? Its functions allow the destruction of specific objects on the map. It can actually be used if it clears the next simulation test. Yeah, I bet it'll get a perfect score on the test, and it's just a matter of time before someone gives you one of those Vaporizer plugins. Oh, by the way, don't you need to see the captain? You're right, I better go to the bridge to see the captain. When the game seems difficult. When the opening moves of a battle seem difficult, try the following. Try strengthening your tech attacks. Tech attacks K. Power. Speed, downtime after using a move. Let's take a look at speed. Speed is the pace at which a character can deliver a tech attack. And there are two levels that exist, LW, low and high. Speed of a newly acquired tech attack is low. Low tech attacks may only be set in the low slot. And the low slot tech attack cannot be executed if the button is not pressed twice. Okay, similarly, the speed for high tech attack is set in the high slot. The attack can be executed by pushing the button once. No, speed for high tech attacks can be set in either the low or high slot. Low tech attacks require 2 button presses. You can execute a tech attack using 1 button input for high. In other words, the speed of execution is faster. Tech attacks with low speed can only be used once every other turn. If it is strengthened to high, however, you will be able to use this technique once every turn. Okay, in other words, by strengthening this tech attack speed, you can deliver more damage to the enemy party. When character T points are over 150, speed can be strengthened from low to high. In order to strengthen tech attacks, characters require T points, but few points are accumulated at the onset of the game. Supplement: T points are acquired by defeating enemies in battle. Points moreover differ by enemy. To effectively use a small number of points in the beginning of the game, it is recommended that T points are used to increase speed. During battle, focus on attacking a single enemy. Attacking separate enemies will require more time to defeat them. Pay attention to decreasing HP. Yeah. Save often. Got it. Equipping characters. Character has 1 weapon equip slot. Accessories may be equipped in 3 slots below the weapon equip slot. Yeah, equip one of the weapons from among ones in your possession. Certain weapons can equip different types of ammo. It will be possible to reload Xian's weapon, the MWS, with ammo later in the game. It's not possible to unequip ammo by itself. It is, however, possible, to exchange ammo with other types of ammo. Sub-weapons. This technique is specific to the characters who cannot board an HEWS. In Cosmos' case, all her weapons that may be equipped are sub-weapons. In order to use the sub-weapon during battle, 6 AP points are required. Okay, accessories, armor, headgear, auxiliary. Just 1 armor and headgear may be equipped at one time. Up to 3 auxiliary accessories may be equipped at once, and more than 2 of the same item, however, can be equipped at one time. Up to 3 accessories. Weapons are character specific. Some weapons that require ammo. Sub-weapon is a technique specifically. Okay. Equipping HEWS. 5 equip locations. Right arm, right shoulder, rear, alternate. However, you can only equip a maximum of 3 items at one time. You can equip weapons at 3 slots. Oh, okay. So you can equip. You have 5 locations, but you can only equip 3 of them at once. You can equip weapons to the 3 slots. Okay. Accessories below that. Some HEWS only have 2 slots. Okay. Selecting one of the. Okay. 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 In this way, equipped locations will be removed from the equipped location list. When you want to switch equipped weapons with other weapons, okay. Some weapons require more than 1 slot. Ammo. Not possible to remove only the ammo from a gun. Okay, accessories. Okay, so that's where I access the network from.
She's really got you trained, hasn't she, sir?
What? train? What do you mean? Hey, what are you smiling at? Hurry up and get back to work.
I'm on it. See how he always changes the subject?
What was that, Togashi?
Hey, Jog Nozzle.
Sir. You're just hearing things.
Yep, I needed a comfort game.
I swear. Huh? What's up? Still not convinced?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just...
I know how you feel, but you saw what happened just now. Even the chief is cautious sometimes. Besides... Oh, that's right. You just transferred in a month ago, right?
This fucking music.
You mean the accident from 2 years ago? I've heard about it, but I don't know any details.
Oh, right. Oh, man, not again.
Did she forget the data?
Perfect. Now the two of you can be alone. Why don't you ask her out while you're at it? We can handle the rest by ourselves.
This is your big chance.
I told you guys, it's not like that. Crying out loud. Anyway, I better get this to her.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Go, Tiger.
Jeez, they just don't know when to quit. It's not like I don't want to. I just can't.
So, quick recap on what I know so far. Opening cutscene takes place sometime in the year 20XX, whenever that is. Humans found something in Kenya that looks like it's like ancient aliens kind of stuff, whether that's ancient humans or another species, I don't know. That thing. They just found that drifting in space. This is the year 6000 something.
You're all a bunch of slackers.
We're on a spaceship.
Listen up. You lazy bums are the cause
Oh
of that
God,
accident.
what is that
You're
face?
not getting any time to confess your sins, though. Why not? Because I'm not giving it to you. If you got time to be sorry, you got time to get your ass in gear. If you got time to think, you got time to get your fingers moving. Don't even start thinking you got a brain to think with. You're gonna become
Yeah, this is Shion, who's probably the main character based on her being the first playable character.
Boy, I guess not every department's run like ours.
Who in anime fashion seems to be like a teenage girl who is the chief engineer of this project. Cosmos, who's like a battle android for fighting these alien things called the Gnosis, who look pretty freaky and pretty like cool weirdo designs. They feel, I haven't seen Evangelion, however it's pronounced, but I know they've got funky creature designs in that, and it kind of feels like that.
Killing yourself over work won't get you very far.
We just finished a simulation test on Cosmos, and we're going to report to the captain.
I had to get this data done before morning, so
And there's some accident that happened 2 years ago, the last time they turned Cosmos on. Don't know what that is yet, but apparently someone died.
You'd better get some sleep. We've got an early morning ahead.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
So, yeah, we're at war with some aliens called the Gnosis. It's the year 6000 whatever, 60XX. She's the chief engineer on Cosmos.
To tell you the truth, I haven't been able to sleep lately. Something's been on my mind.
On your mind?
And yeah, they found that giant gold thing
Tomorrow
in
she's
space.
finally going to wake up.
Oh, don't
I'm
tell me
looking
this is
forward
from
to
2
seeing
years
come to
ago.
life, but I have no idea what to say to her when she wakes up.
That dude's gonna die.
I'm just being weird, huh?
Calling it.
Why don't you just say, "Good morning, Cosmos"?
Good morning?
Well, that's what you say to someone when they wake up, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks. I think I can finally get some sleep now.
Glad to help, sir.
You should get some rest too.
All right.
Well, good night.
Good night.
No, okay, she's 22. She just has the anime problem of looking younger than she is.
Everybody's so eager to see her.
Yeah, and she saw something inside the simulation. I don't know what it means, but like there was like a ghost of a person in there. I don't know. Yeah, that's them. Don't know what it means. Don't know who that is. I thought it was her when she was younger, but okay, she's saying something, but we can't hear her. And disappears inside that thing. Yeah, so the thing that, like the architecture that came out of the lake in like the year 20XX in the opening cutscene, had a key that looked like a small version of that, like, palm-sized. And apparently the Gnosis want this too. For whatever reason. I don't know. I'm still figuring this shit out.
Look out! Watch it, you slacker! Only authorized personnel are allowed up here. I've had 3 people vanish on me already.
Vanish?
Get the hell out of here! My men will start slacking off. They see bimbos like you around.
Bimbo.
I'm so sorry.
Who's the idiot that let civilians on this ship? What the hell are you staring at? Oh. Damn slacker!
God damn. Oh yeah, in space, like an astronaut touched that thing and disappeared into it. So I guess that's what happens when you touch it. You disappear and something happens to you. Yeah, we're like part of a military fleet heading back to some place.
Chief!
Hmm? Alan?
What do you mean, Alan? Don't act so surprised.
Oh,
Didn't
you can
forget
really
something
tell when it
important?
switches to pre-rendered. From an inch into pre-rendered.
It's dangerous wandering around in a daze like that.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just thinking about something.
Are you all right?
Huh? Yeah. I'm just not myself today. Alan, thanks for stepping in back there.
No. I should have spoken to the new guy earlier, so you don't need to thank me. But it would really help if you would try to understand their feelings more. I know everyone's still a little uneasy about Cosmos, but they've been pouring their hearts and souls into this project. They all want to see with their own eyes the end results of what they've been working so hard to complete. I feel the same way myself, you know?
I know that. It's just that
Chief, the incident, right?
Huh? Oh, I see. You're... Sorry, that's not quite it.
It's voice
Forget about
acting.
it. It's nothing. Let's just hurry up and get Cosmos completed, okay? Oh. Who could that be?
More Realian maintenance? They really should stop calling you all the time. Technically, it's a violation of regulations for you to deal with other divisions. Besides, aren't they expecting you on the bridge?
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't want to brush them off. Besides, it's on the way, and I've got some time. See ya.
Oh. I forgot to ask her out after work.
Womp womp. Uh-oh, I should bring the Realian service data with me. I think I left it in my room. I better go get it. See, if I remember correctly, the room is straight down this corridor. Coverage segment address number 18. Whatever that is. Whoops, I passed it. What the heck am I doing? Very. Yeah, really are a throwback. Lots of cutscenes. Main maintenance data. Oh, another thing that's weird. They use the circle button for yes instead of X. Like every game has done for like the past however long. So it is weird to get used to that. Oh, I got an email from Miyuki. I wonder what it is. Shion, how are you doing? Thank you for the MWS. The weapon you used in your left hand during battle. Data from the tests we ran alongside Cosmos and the Encephalon. I've moved one step forward with my magnificent plans thanks to you. Now the only thing I need is a real test. So I have sent you a real MWS. It should reach you soon. If the Gnosis attack now, they're so dead. Doing these tests provides a bit of aerobic exercise and may even have some weight loss effects. So no way, it's like you're killing two birds with one stone. Please make sure you pick it up when it arrives, Miyuki. Yes, I lost 3 kilograms. You see, it's just like I said. The apple diet really works. Yeah, well, I mean, that's how it was intended. A magnificent plan? What in the world is that girl planning? Yeah, because in Japan, instead of using, like, the check mark to indicate correct or yes, it's a circle. And also, that was technically the standard set by Nintendo, because the circle button is where A is on Nintendo controllers. Well, the SNES controller. This gate is currently sealed. Please use an alternate gate. And then I don't know why. I think Western game devs decided on X as yes and circle as no. And then because I know the Xbox press partition switch. Sure.
Manual lockdown of bulkhead activated. The passageway will now close. Please use caution near the closing doors.
There's just a dude in there.
Lockdown deactivated. The passageway will now open. Please use caution near the opening doors.
Did I freak him out? Stop picking on me. I can't take it, Mama. Yeah, he got stuck in this gap between two doors like Obi-Wan near the end of Star Wars Episode 1. Oh, is that how they sleep?
Hello, you rang?
My apologies, Miss Uzuki. It seems we're constantly in need of your help.
This voice acting is so
I want
weird.
everyone to be healthy and happy too, after all. So, what's the problem today?
Well, I'm trying to teach them some new battle algorithms to better reflect the unit's reorg.
Oh, they're in the
The
Matrix.
integration is not going very smoothly.
You're right. He's rejecting the data. Let's see.
How is that? It's just a temporary fix, though. Yes, I cannot express it appropriately, but it feels like some weight has been lifted. Everything feels a bit brighter. Thank you very much. Let's see, I just need to check the Realians lying on the maintenance beds, right? Yes, thank you for your help. What is a Realian? That should do it. Well, do you have any dizziness or anything? No, I am fine. We are we are combat models, so even our training causes heavy wear and tear. Regular tune-ups like this are very much appreciated. Okay, so androids are a separate thing from Realians, and androids appear to be less advanced. I don't know, I didn't really do much. So, yeah, they're robots in some fashion. Nothing seems particularly unusual. Are you not feeling well? I have been studying fables and proverbs, but I am unable to use them properly, and I'm always being laughed at. But your linguistics center doesn't seem to have any abnormalities. Okay, your values are stable. I don't see any particular problems. Understood. Then I will return to my duties. Wait a minute, I think you could express a bit more joy. Maybe your emotional expression isn't working right. Lately I find functional impediments occurring when communicating with a certain person. My pulse becomes rapid, perspiration increases, and I become unable to articulate well. That's odd. I wonder if it's an OS bug. I wonder what's wrong. Your brainwaves seem to be chaotic. Ever since I was assigned to the Wogland, I haven't been the same. I've slowly lost mental composure, and my body has begun to manifest minute spasms. The shape of these waves, could it be fear of battle?
Well, I've made some adjustments, but please contact 3rd Division once we return. I recommend they receive more intensive counseling soon.
I'll be sure to do so. You know, I'm really impressed. Providing Realian psych support on top of developing Cosmos? I hear even specialized counselors have a hard time...
Oh, I'm just making the most of what my mentor taught me. I'm glad I could be of help. Besides, I always wanted to work in the 3rd Division. Actually, I'm thinking about requesting a transfer once my current work's finished.
But Vector's first R&D division has the best researchers in the organization. Everyone knows not just anyone can get in there. Are you sure that you want to transfer?
Oh, yes. Besides, my family's always asking, how did you get assigned to the 1st Division? There must have been a mistake in the paperwork. Who knows? Maybe they're right. Besides, I want to learn so much more about them.
What's learning about them going to do for you?
Lieutenant Virgil.
Oh, what's up with his face?
Their stench.
What?
It reeks. I can't get their rotten odor out of my system. Can't you smell it? It makes me sick to my stomach.
No, it was like scars, like burns or something.
That's enough. You got your orders from the Lieutenant Commander, didn't you? One of the goals of this operation is to enhance combat support between the eggs and the new model Realians. And yet you're...
Support? Huh. In a battle against them? The last thing I want to worry about is supporting a bunch of untested, weapons-grade Realians.
Excuse me, but these people are highly qualified soldiers.
These people? You're treating equipment like people?
Oh, you really shouldn't say things like that. These people have the same intellect and emotions as us. And the Miltia Charter clearly spelled out the basic human rights of Realians when it was ratified in 4763.
What a load of crap. Get off your soapbox. You act noble and preach about humanity, but in the end, they're just equipment as far as your company's concerned. Or maybe more like merchandise.
We don't treat them anything like equipment or merchandise.
Well, as far as you know.
Then why do you categorize them as weapons-grade Realians? How much more evidence do you need than that? Whatever you care to call them, they're nothing but tools of warfare. Besides, I know your little secret. You guys have an emergency override code to control them, don't you?
Virgil! Why are you...
Huh? What do you want?
It is as you say, sir. We are manufactured as merchandise and raised accordingly. However, I take great pride in what I do now. And this pride was not forced upon me. It is of my own free will.
Free will, huh? Well,
So
Good for
dramatic.
you. You'd better just enjoy it while you can. The time will come soon enough when you'll realize what's going on. Just you wait.
And C.
Is he a DME addict?
Okay, what's DME?
My apologies, Ms. Uzuki. He wasn't always like that. But then something happened.
Is he an old acquaintance?
We were classmates at the military academy, and I've been stuck with him since then. It was Milsha.
I see. So, that's why.
You knew about that, huh? Then again, anyone planning to join the 3rd Division would know.
Well, I'm from Milsha.
Huh?
Of course, no one's allowed to go there anymore. My family moved to 2nd Milsha when they transferred the capital after the war. And my brother still lives there alone.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring back painful memories.
Oh, it's all right. After all, it's something we must never forget about. For our sake and theirs as well.
Just like 9/11.
Oh no! I forgot I had to report to the bridge. Sorry, I'll come back to check on them later. Bye!
It's an email for Shion. Omega Byte Store Inc. Miss Uzuki, thank you for your recent subscription for Omega Byte Store's database services. This is to inform you that we have successfully secured a database domain for you to use. This service utilizes the inspector function on your portable connection gear to acquire specific information only and stores it regularly to our central server. You specify Gnosis and keyword as categories for your save data. You will need to save the database plugin attached to this email. In order to use this service, plugins or devices that may be attached to the connection gear to add new functions to it. By request, the database plugin will automatically be saved when this email is sent. Lastly, the database plugin will save data in the database based on needs. Gnosis data being the following menus. Okay, keyword. Please visit the Omega Byte store again soon. Omega Byte Store Inc. Customer Support Center. Contact Renee Silveria. The fact that you received email from the Omega Byte store must mean you'll be able to use the UMN database in the near future. Very perceptive. By the way, why did you select keyword Gnosis as your databases? You have a reason, don't you? Of course, the reason why I thought of using keyword is because I can file all the keywords that come up in conversation in a database. That way, I can always go back and check the detailed description later. I am pretty familiar with most technical terms, but sometimes keywords that I don't know the definitions for appear. Oh, I see. I selected Gnosis just in case. There's a possibility that I will have to fight them in the future, right? I agree with you. You probably won't be able to get by evading battles with the Gnosis. Just with Gnosis. On top of that, you may be placed in the situation where you have to fight the same type of Gnosis more than once. Right, that's why I thought the best thing to do was gather data on them. Yeah, that's what these things look like. Weird as fuck. Hey, those are my quarters. Don't be snooping around. Oh, sorry. Well, it's not like you can get in with the key without the key anyway. Jet map. Current location, corridor 3. There's an email for Shion. Shion, how are you? Have you received the fruit of my labor, the MWS, yet? It's quite impressive, wouldn't you say? What? You haven't tried it out yet? You really ought to see it in action. Anyway, I have a juicy story to share with you today. I think you'll find it interesting. It actually concerns Cosmos. Thought that might get your full and undivided attention. You know Boris from 2nd Division's Small Munitions Group, right? He's the guy who accidentally set off the experimental versus transmit generator, or VS. He was nearly fired for it. Well, it seems he hasn't learned his lesson yet because he's secretly planning something behind the director's back again. Thought he was acting suspiciously, so I kept my eye on him and my intuition proved right. When I pressed him for answers, we struck up an interesting little conversation. I think he filled me in because I kept quiet and let him do all the talking. Boris told me that his plan is, quote, to develop the ultimate weapon befitting Cosmos. Should he succeed in realizing the potential power of this weapon, one attack will damage the enemy's entire party. The basic design is complete. All that's left to be done now is a simulation test. The calculator using the design, however, is a bit lacking in power. We decided to farm out the calculation process among several computers. At the moment, we are secretly recruiting friends and interested Vector personnel. 2 people from 1st RMD Division are participating too. Connection node size is approximately 60. Pretty impressive, huh? You have the newest Rios model, right? So, how about it? Would you like to participate? It would probably boost the overall calculation speed. What do you think? Sounds interesting, right? Please reply if you'd like to participate. We would really like Cosmos to have this weapon. I am sending you the plugin. All you have to do is connect it to your connection gear. Oh, and please do so as soon as you can, okay? If we spend too much time trying to persuade people, I'm afraid some of the higher-ups might find out. Please respond quickly to this email. It should be fine if you send me a response while you are still on the Woogland. I hope to hear from you soon. Miyuki. Your side project, or Boris' side project rather, seems risky, but it's a bit more stimulating that way, isn't it? When Boris finishes the weapon, it will increase Cosmos' battle strength. I think there is reason to help, so I've decided to participate in the project. Please send me the necessary file. Yep. Hey, Shion. Over here, right here. Oh, it's Sergeant Swain. Hello, Sergeant Swain. Is something the matter? Got something for you. I'm going to present you with the results of my research. Research? You mean your hobby of investigating all the doors on the ship? Yep, that's it. But I'm not just investigating the doors. Well, want to know what I'm researching? Yes, please tell me. You know how the nanomachine core is still a black box, just like when it was first developed? It's a secret, but I hear it has a bug. Used for building and construction, it has a tendency to create useless corridors with locks. This poses no real harm, so it's been kept under wraps. I just happened to find the secret documents describing the bug. This is a collection of all the hidden passages from all over the world based on that document. This is the secret to my personal hidden warehouse. There are still 17 or 18 that I haven't opened yet. I search for them every time we disembark, but it's tough. Well, doesn't it seem fun? Almost like a treasure hunt, right? Oh, the ones on the ship are mine, so don't open them. Or rather, you already found a door? That's my Shion. You're sharp as a tack. Thank you very much. Main segment file. Segment address number 7. Ugh. Central elevator goes directly to the bridge. Shifuzuki a vector right. The captain is expecting you. Please hurry. Go to the bridge? Yes. Please excuse me for being late. Don't worry about it. Now that you're here, can you please show us Cosmos' data? Yes, sir, right away.
I see. I understand the basic specs. So, where's the actual field data?
Well, it's not quite ready. All I can provide today is up to A7.
So you don't have it?
Well, we'll begin testing with a mock-up unit very soon. But the system is still a little unstable and...
Aren't you just making excuses? Listen, Shifuzuki. Why do you think you're on this ship? Think about that for a moment. This fleet may be newly outfitted, but it was assembled under major time constraints. And we have eggs units, but the 100 series observational units that go with them aren't available until later. What would happen if by some chance we were attacked by those things? I don't think I need to describe the outcome to you. The purpose of Cosmos deployment was to address this issue. Or am I mistaken?
No, sir.
Listen, you're not in a laboratory anymore. You're on a warship. This is a battlefield. Cosmos was supposed to be our frontline defense here, and now you're telling us it hasn't even woken up yet. There's no point in having a weapon that can't even get out of bed. That thing's only meaningful to us when it's fully operational. Why can't you—
Let it go, Commander. These people are working under serious time constraints. Just like our own squadron. Besides, they're only one step away from actual field testing. In the end, we all want to see this operation completed without having to resort to that thing. Don't we?
Of course, Captain. But I believe we— who's calling me?
Is there a problem?
No. Something urgent's come up.
Oh, is he a bad guy? Is he a traitor?
I wonder what's wrong.
That kind of excuse only comes up when
Never mind.
it's a villain secretly contacting them.
That's enough for today, Chief Uzuki. Let me know if any new developments arise.
I'm sorry we failed to meet your expectations.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. What's important to us is how reliable the system is once we start using it. Rushing the project won't get us anywhere. So just calm down and take as much time as you need. The government's funding it all anyway, right? You must be tired. Take the rest of the day off.
Email? Great, I thought you'd be in. I just forwarded you the file you need. Please save the file attached to this email. The attached file is a plugin called Sprinkle, which is being distributed for free by a software company called Magnelli Systems. Let me give you a brief explanation of Sprinkle's capabilities for your reference. The plugin works by taking advantage of unused cycles on the connection gear so it does not burn the connection gear's ordinary functions. It repeats required processes only when the connection gear is not being used. The results of its calculations are automatically fed back to Boris in this secret server. That's the general idea behind Sprinkle. Okay then, let's work hard. Although it's really the connection gear that's doing all the work, huh? Miyuki. I'd like to go to the lower level. Yes. Chief Uzuki of Vector R&D Division, you have a package from Vector HQ. Please claim your package at the... oh, I forget. Eggs hangar as soon as possible. Whenever I look at this switch, I hear a voice. Press me, hurry up, press me, I dare you to press me. Can't you hear it too? Coverage segment address number 16. We're investigating the disappearance of a planet. I thought we'd be out here for at least half a year. Now that we picked up one little piece of flotsam, that's it? What a letdown. Oh, okay. Can I get a map? I am Petty Officer Nobutake. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the construction on the path to the Vector sector. Please bear with us. Okay, so this way, then. Guess? Or, no, I already went that way. Oh. Okay, then. You should look at those two. They've been making out in there the whole time. Get a room, for crying out loud. Who are you? State your name and rank. Oh, you're Vector personnel. You see, this is an emergency hatch, so there's no airlock. Everything will get sucked out if you open this in space, so please stay away from it just to be safe. Hey, you get away from there right now. Don't touch that console. You'd think if there's an airlock here without a failsafe or whatever, they'd lock that behind something. Okay, this way. Yo, Miss Vector. Come join us for a friendly game. Huh? Well, okay. Oh, no need to worry. The rules are simple. We're just gonna play tag. We're gonna try to catch you, alright? All you gotta do is get that item behind us without getting caught, and you win. Don't try to charge straight through us either. You need to watch your opponent's moves and use the features of the corridor to your advantage. Ready? Here we go. Gotta do better than that. That was disappointing. At this rate, you won't be able to outrun the Gnosis if they attack. Man, the nerve. Those strangers took over the hangar and filled it with their stuff, so there's no room for our equipment. Oh, Chief Usuki, here to use the egg simulator? Now I know. It's my first tour and I got assigned eggs already. I'm the first in my class to get assigned. I'm so proud. You're from Vector, right? There's a package for you. It's addressed to Miss Uzuki. Looks dangerous, so be careful while handling it. A MWS. This is what Miyuki's email was about. I guess she still intends to use me as your guinea pig. Named MWS. Ooh, I'm getting a little tired. I think I should go rest in my room for a while.
That was a grave mistake, Cherenkov. I believe I already warned you about the dangers of the Zohar. You should have been more careful while retrieving it.
Yes, sir. I'm afraid there's no excuse for the fatalities that occurred during the recovery. However, we can...
That's a trivial matter. Forget it. The problem is that those people touched the Zohar and then vanished. And, in addition to that, you're still transporting it while exposed to normal space. Because of that, we've had to move the plan up 2 phases. We can't have the Zohar falling into the government's hands.
2 phases? But why are
Yep, working for the bad guys.
We picked up local UMN activity on our EPR radar. The fleet is column jumping towards the position of your convoy. They'll cross your vector in 5 hours, 22 minutes.
No, it can't be. Them?
I told you, you've made a grave mistake. We dispatched reinforcements an hour ago. So keep it safe at all costs until they arrive.
Will they make it in time?
Just keep it safe until they arrive. I don't care if you have to send it into hyperspace by itself. Fortunately for you, your ship is carrying that weapon. I don't know what Vector's up to, but take advantage of the situation if you can.
Excuse me, sir, but they haven't even started field testing it yet. It's too risky.
You, of all people, should be cognizant of its power. I don't care if it's unstable. Make them hurry.
But sir...
That is all.
Commander, wait! Commander Margulis!
Like I told you before, I can't go anywhere until my project stabilizes. Don't you remember?
You know how long you've been saying that? I haven't seen you for 2 years now. You could at least come home for our parents' memorial. Where's your sense of filial duty?
Memorial? Oh, come on. Why are you trying to resurrect obscure ancient rituals? Wait a minute. You've been reading those weird old books again, haven't you? I swear you're so obsessed with those precious books of yours.
That is none of your business, thank you very much. How many times must I tell you not to quibble about my way of life?
What do you mean, way of life? All that stuff's just a stupid old hobby for you. Just remember, don't expect me to take you in when you're old, senile, and all alone.
That's terribly rude of you, Shion. Don't worry about me. Just promise me you'll come home this year, okay? If you don't...
All right, when I get some time off. Look, gotta run. See ya.
Hey, wait! I'm not going to let you dodge the question again. Hello? Hello?
Honestly, I wish he'd consider my feelings for a change.
I'm a little tired. Feel bad about doing this, but I think I'll rest a bit. Maybe I'll take a cat nap.
Good night.
Whoa. Whoops, that was my fault. The gamma came out a little too dark on that, so I'm brightening it up a little. And I pushed it too far without realizing it. Whoops.
What the? You're all still here?
Hey, how's it going? We're trying to pinpoint today's problem, among other things. What about you?
Oh, Commander Cherenkov gave me a piece of his mind earlier.
Ouch. Glad to see you survived. That guy's relentless.
You act like a bunch of college kids. And what, is Vector run by a Girl Scout?
He just went on and on.
Man, that's just not right.
Seriously. But it isn't right to have the Chief taking all the heat. Still, I wonder why he seemed so nervous.
Okay, that's better. Bump the brightness up a tad, and it seems to be doing fine. No, it needs to be a little bit brighter.
Now exiting the asteroid field.
That's excellent. Prepare to gate jump.
Aye, aye, Captain. All ships entering approach. 19 minutes, 30 seconds to column area. UMN, pulse received.
Current coordinates locked. Transfer vector correction to 103. Target, Athens column. Captain, a warning signal.
It can't be. Is it them?
No, sir. The detection system is silent. How's it look on your side?
Nothing over here either. You sure it's not an error?
No, it's not. What is this?
What's going on?
Sir, I don't think an external source is causing this warning signal.
Then what's causing it?
I'll run a search. I've pinpointed the anomaly. It's inside the ship, Sector 3.
Initiate wireframe viewer.
Cosmos!
That's impossible! Hey! What the hell's going on?
I don't know. It all happened so quickly. We're checking it out right now.
Cosmos warning status, level 1. The bindings are off. Damn it! It's booting up on its own.
The countdown has started as well.
What the hell?
Why all of a sudden?
Countdown? How can that be?
Currently, we are at emergency level 3. This circuit is reserved for Class A and B users only. Class C users, please try your call again later. Once again, currently we are at emergency level 3.
Come on!
This circuit
Why
is
now of
reserved
all
for
times?
Class A and B users
Someone
only.
activate
Class C
Cosmos?
users, please try your call again later. Once again,
Wait, that's impossible. Cosmos isn't supposed to wake up unless I enter the activation code from this terminal. That's the failsafe we integrated. This can't be happening. Not again. It's really happening. It's exactly the same as the last time. Oh no, what is it now?
What is it now?
Detecting a large-scale spatial distortion ahead of us. An enormous mass is gating out.
Impossible. We're still outside the column area. That's...
The UMN geodesic structure is being breached.
The target! It appears to be interacting with the UMN somehow!
It's being hacked. That's possible?
Massive gravity fluctuations! Surface anomalies forming in space-time!
Impossible! That defies all laws of physics!
Shooting mass. The numbers are completely inconsistent. I can't get a clear reading. Whatever it is, it's huge!
There we go. I think I finally got the video looking roughly the same as what I'm seeing on my screen.
Going into battle without an eggs unit. What brave little soldiers they are. Brings tears to my eyes. Well, let's see how they do as shields. Oh God. What in the world is going on? Alright, that's where I'm calling it for the night. I'm almost 3 hours in. And I got to a good enough stopping point. I feel like if I continue going on, I'll be here another 3 hours. So that is it for tonight. I'm going to be taking tomorrow off streaming, but I'll be back on Monday with the finale of Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. So, thank you all for watching. Have a good night and have a good Sunday, and I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.